see ya! 1, 2, 3, 4! Eagles see ya! Eagles see ya! Eagles see ya!
Evening guys, we're just walking down now, we're going to Bankwest Stadium, we're playing the Western Sydney Warriors tonight. Been in the commercial hotel, been an absolute blast again, and we've got 3 Leeds fans here. We've got 1 from Leeds and 2 Australian ones.
We've got famous authors.
And I'll produce this book, which is about everything to do with Australia and Leeds.
I'm a member of the Griffin branches of course. I also sell programmes at Ellen Road. I go to every match home and away. Except August the 31st I'm not going because my best mate son's getting married. So I'm going to the wedding. So it'll be the first match I've missed for years. This lad was born here.
Leeds through and through, but from Newcastle, Australia. Alright. So anyway,
tell them about the flight.
We've just heard a couple of stories here. The guys here were on the flight from Perth to Sydney with the players, and they were all sat in economy class, with you all.
Yeah, they were sat next to us. Calvin, I know, because his mum works at Harpo's Pizza. I live on Rounday. I live on Street Lane at Rounday near the park. Harpo's is on Street Lane. His mum works there. She loves it, me mum, doesn't she? He says.
Calvin Phillips.
Calvin Phillips. I know Calvin.
And what about Bielsa?
Bielsa was sat behind me, but you don't speak to Bielsa because he's a very private person. But we love Bielsa, and Bielsa we trust. Bielsa can do anything he likes because Bielsa's like God.
Tell him what he's doing on the plane. He's spread out, isn't he?
Yeah, he's spread out doing his work all the way. Except when he went to the toilet, that is.
He had like match reports,
analysing,
and just like spreadsheets, and just like talking about a friendly 3,000 miles away, and he's just like obsessively. That's what we've got managing us, and we're fucking lucky. I tell you, we bumped into a lad tonight from Rosario who goes to Newell's All Boys. Who's just come to this game just because people follow him like that. He's a godfather of football. Yeah. And we're lucky to have him. Yeah. And we're going up this year. We only go up as champions. Yes. And that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. What's it mean to you then to, Leeds, Australia? What does it mean?
I came out here 10 years ago and we sat in a pub. There was me and Brendo who started New South Wales Leeds because it all collapsed. Post relegation, nobody was bothered. It was depressing. We go, okay, there's 2 of us, put up a post. We've started a club. The next match, we had 3 of us. 1 bloke shows up. Next thing, it just built and built. By the Man U game, we had 50 Leeds fans in this pub going mental. And now look at it, we brought the whole fucking club out here. Not personally, but and it's fucking magic. And Leeds and Australia go back, there's 55 players that have a link to Leeds and Australia. And I'll tell you, this means everything to us. People that live out here and the Aussie connection, it's magic. And I'm glad the club recognised that and came out here and did it.
Absolutely fantastic that. Well, there you go. So if you want the taste of what is going on, what it means to Australians, I think it's just been absolutely described perfectly there by...
What's your name?
Sean.
Champion. I've seen your stuff, man. You're out there, you're doing it. It's good.
We're seeing United with Pablo Hernandez. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pablo Hernandez. Pablo Hernandez. Pablo Hernandez. Manchester United. We go to see you. Let's go. We all let me scum. 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 We all let me scum.
is what it's called, another new away ground for us too. The atmosphere here, I don't know, for some reason, I know Man U overnight at Perth, but the atmosphere seems to be a bit better. It's going mental, isn't it? It's just, everyone's
I think because there was no expectation here.
And like everyone's just here now, it's last one. We've all travelled out this many miles, but it's
We're all
just
giving
like
our last bit of energy.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, because we're all dead. But no, I don't know the Australians. We've been in.
Seems to be a lot more Australians going to this one.
Yeah, there does. A lot of Australian Leeds fans at this one. Probably we're travelling, there may be a load more Australians around.
Loads from Melbourne coming over about
Brisbane,
an hour flight, they said.
yeah. But we were speaking to some actual nationalised natural, should I say natural? Nationalised Australians that are just like Leeds fans, and they said they've only been once ever to Ellen Road, and it would we played Barnsley, beat Barnsley 2-1. They said it was the greatest experience they've had in their life. It's
so great hearing everyone's stories. It's just amazing.
We've had people coming up all day long. I mean, I know I'm not a face at channel like Joe, Conor or Tasha, but because we were out here, we're
usually behind the camera, not in front of it.
Yeah,
but
we've tried to do something that we hope you all liked.
And it's great because someone came up to us and said, like, I thrive off your channel, it's the only way I get to know what's going on with Leeds and stuff. So it's been absolutely brilliant. We've had amazing comments, but the lady said the only thing she's worried about tonight is that Sydney are very dirty. They will just come in.
Someone like Rolf, oh yeah, this is Kemar Rolf, I'm going to make a name for myself here and take him out.
And injure him, because they've only got one league here. They've only got 11 teams. So they don't go up and down, like they don't go from different teams, from different leagues. So yeah, she was worried about how dirty they're going to be with Leeds, but with their Leeds anyway.
Even though she was Australian, she was Leeds, 100% Leeds, wasn't she?
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
But yeah, we're here now, trying to do a little bit of a film shot ground here now, and we'll speak to you soon.
Yes, see you after the game. Bye. They're playing our predictor Marriot.
Out there. What a load of bollocks. What's that all about? Biggest load of shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. Fucking hell. Let's count down a fucking kick-off. to even analyse that because fair play to them, but they're no better than what I would class as a League One side. You know, I don't think the Australian League is at a great standard. Leeds are just cutting through them, and Leeds are actually doing to them what Man United did to us overnight. Every time Leeds go forward, look like we could score.
The difference is we're not finishing.
Yeah, again, I missed goal, went for the piss, usual style. How many times did I do that last year? But Bogus tonight, watching him, he started tonight. I mean, it was a great finish what he got for the goal, but he just nearly made another one for the roof where he hit the bar, and just he's all running everything. I mean, that kid could be some player next year. Yeah. He's all over, and his touch and everything, absolutely fantastic. Paddy Bamford, again, another 3 yards. 3 yards out. You're not happy, are you? You're not happy. Again.
There's a few that he's missed.
3 yards out, and he's just missed another easy chance. I'm still willing him. I can just see a player in him. I can see something. A lot of you might disagree with me, but
it's got the potential, but it's just not happening. It's not happening at all.
I know, but
he's a confidence player, and
what I'd like to a lot of it's a bit different to the game the other night. They've actually got a lot of fans who are actually fans, the proper fans.
Their fans are brilliant. They've just non-stop.
Go on, sorry, I'm sorry.
Sorry, non-stop singing and the drums, obviously. We don't need it.
Well, we don't need a drum, as we say, but there's a stand opposite us, and I think that's what they call them there, Ultras or RBB or something. That's what they're meant to call them. And they have not stopped singing all the game, and it's actually quite good when
it's quite funny because they look at each stand and they go, "Who do you sing for?" And then they go, "Well, there is," and then they all cheer and
it's like us going, "Hey stand, give us a song."
Yeah, but they never give us a song back.
No, never give us a song
they
back.
Actually reply.
They actually do that. So, no,
we didn't play too bad. Played well.
There's loads of endeavour, but I don't think that they have the quality. They haven't got. So, 2-1 winning, and mighty Pablo, the 54-year-old, rescuing us again, which, to be fair, he was fantastic all night. It's just, it's actually quite embarrassing watching the rest of them when you see a 34-year-old man. Is he 34? He's about 906. He's something, I don't know what age he is. He's something like that. But Pablo, and he got a nice little goal at the end there.
It was just all over the field, weren't he?
He was fantastic all night, Pablo. Bogus in first half was brilliant.
Yeah, excited about him.
Yeah, very excited about him.
Yeah.
Great goal, as you'll see from video.
I think Dallas had a few good runs.
He did, I forgot about that. He did, didn't he? He made some great runs down that wing. But what?
Jack Harrison looked good again.
Jack Harrison did. His touch and he's tricky. Phillips was just being Phillips again.
Yeah.
But I think what
Douglas had a few mistakes, didn't he?
Yeah, but I think for me, I don't know. I just don't like nothing's changed, has it? They just look the same, tired.
They just look like they're carrying on from last season. They haven't got like a new spirit or anything.
No, it don't look nothing like that. Not when we seen them at the start of last year.
But is that because they're all split up as well? Like, is it hard for them now because they're not all connecting and they feel like, I just want to get this out of the way, or what? I don't really know.
It's an hard one to say. I mean, at the end of the day, it is two friendlies. They've travelled, like I say, 9,000 miles to come and play 2 games of football, which I can imagine they're probably thinking, we didn't really want to do this, did we? Because we're tired. Yeah. And we're actually just sort of relaxing as such, but they're not. They're training every day and doing the things that they would be normally doing at home, but on a different time zone. And I don't know. I do think this trip has been a mistake. You know, I know commercially it probably hasn't.
We don't think it's been a mistake for us because it's been amazing. but for the players, yeah, probably just stayed in Europe.
And now our train's just arriving now, which we're going to have to leave it at this. But
this is probably going to be our last video. This is probably
going to be the last video because football's all over. I'm sure you don't want to listen to me and Tasha ramble on about the rest of us holiday. So if you've enjoyed listening, leave a comment, whatever. And
give a thumbs up.
Peace out from Australia. Leeds.